King Alcohol has many forms by which he catches man. He is a beast of many horns, and ever thus has been. For there's rum, and gin, and beer, and wine, and brandy of logwood hue, and hock, and port, and flip, combined to make a man look blue. He says be merry, for his good sherry, and Tom and Jerry, champagne and perry, and spirits of every hue. Oh, are not these a fiendish crew, as ever a mortal knew? Oh, are not these a
I think you caught that one. Might be able to edit that one out. I don't know.
Leave it in.
It's kind of right there. Hey, what are we doing? Kitchen Shenanigans, Part 2?
Kitchen Shenanigans, Part 2.
I think we
Trey
called the
Deuce.
last one Backyard.
Yeah. And how they introduced and everything else, they brought up this big box. And I'm like, all right, it's time for the darkies. For real. You get the black guy on to try some beers, and I'm like, and it's time for the darkies.
Look.
All right, there we go. That's how we're starting.
Hey,
That's how we're starting.
Trey Deuce. We started off with the white stuff, and now we're going to the dark stuff. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
We're equal opportunity, buddy.
Yeah, equal opportunity, all right.
Don't worry, there's a Jew beer coming.
Oh, there's a Jew. That would only make it totally across the board right there. Totally across the board.
Absolutely.
Actually, it is. It is a Jewish beer. We did one on our live by the Hebrew people again. The Hebrewing.
I'm looking forward to that one. It's Jubilation. It has 10 malts and 10 hops.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know how it's going to work, but we're going to try it.
Yeah.
We got to try it.
Yeah, but that's not after. It might have to be show 3 because after all the dark beers we have on this show, then
Be ready for Jubilation.
We'll be ready. That's gonna be an awful big switch. So
it's probably going to shock our systems with 10 hops in it, but.
So we did part 1 with the kitchenette.
All right, let's talk about this.
And it was all we drink a lot of IPAs and a couple
red
and
a
lager.
It went well. A lager, yeah, salmon pants, and it went well.
There's some good beers.
Yeah,
there's some
we had some really good
bad
beers. One Pat just fucking hated.
Yeah,
he is
but
wrong.
we had some really good beer.
I was wrong apparently.
Liked it. No, I know nobody's ever wrong and not liking beer. Yeah, you hated that one. I know Trey Deuce fucking hated the blueberry beer. Right?
Yeah, that beer can die in a fucking fire.
And Griswold didn't like it. The other, we liked it. Tonight we're gonna do more dark beers.
Round 2.
It's the darky night.
Let's go. It's the Dark Knight.
This is Batman reference.
The Dark Knight.
But we're starting with an actual, not just a Russian Imperial Porter, but one from
Russian
right?
Imperial?
Right.
So
Yeah.
Jordan, this is Jordan's beer, so you talk about this one.
Okay, so I found this one at the liquor store. I found it interesting, and Brendan handed it to me because it's in Russian. Brewed in Russia. It's called the Baltika Porter.
How do you know it's brewed in Russian? You can't read Russian.
Well, it says brewed and bottled by Baltika Breweries.
Okay, so it's in English.
St. Petersburg, Russia.
Alrighty.
So that's all it says. It doesn't give you shit for information.
Nothing
about it.
else.
Nothing.
No flavor profile.
ABV
7%.
7%. I get just a huge molasses. Out of this.
It's good. I like it.
I do too. It's a lot of molasses.
Damn.
I like coffee and I
mean,
like beer, but I do not. I detest them together.
There's no coffee in this beer at all. This is just a porter.
No, I got like a coffee taste off of it, and I was like,
it's all molasses.
I get heavy molasses.
All molasses.
Yep.
This is a molasses.
Well, I'm not
beer.
going to try it again. I'll take your word for it that there was molasses.
Yeah, I think it's.
that's not.
I'm with
that's
you
not
guys. I get
coffee.
mostly molasses. I don't get.
Yeah.
I get maybe.
But-
I'd slight hint of coffee, maybe, but not
little-
much.
Well, a little bit. I mean, it is but I get the molasses is very, very prominent, but yet it's not overly sweet, which is
Right.
Right. It's actually
So
it's like a
that's-
molasses syrup you put on your pancakes.
right.
Man. It's
But you're not getting
You
that
put that
thick
on
syrupiness
biscuits,
out of
not
it.
your pancakes.
I put molasses on
mustard
pancakes.
on my biscuits. I have mustard.
If
on my
you have
I
it-
have mustard on my biscuits right now.
Yeah. Whoa. The hell are your biscuits at?
Danger zone.
Where the hell you got your biscuits at right now?
Oh boy.
I mean, if you put a sausage,
That's why the
you know,
dog
that's
keeps.
what
Is that why the dog keeps going under the table?
I gotta say though, I haven't actually had a Russian Imperial from Russia, and I
With
think it's
love.
pretty good.
That is, yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Das Vidon.
I'd drink it again.
it's a lot though. It's a one and done.
It's a cigar
Yes.
beer for me.
Yeah, yes.
Definitely, yeah.
Pipe
Don't
cigar
forget cigar beer.
something.
But I think it's crazy that molasses is so prominent, but it's not sticky or
It's not lingering. It's not
no,
syrupy.
It's not
It
overly sweet.
It's a good porter.
It's kind of cool, yeah.
It's a great porter, man.
And it actually tastes like a porter.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which Brendan and I, we had that discussion a few weeks ago on one of our last trips. I've had a whole bunch of porters lately, and most of them aren't porters.
Yeah.
Like,
I called it a Russian Imperial, but it's not really a Russian Imperial. It's just a porter.
Well, we went to
Russian porter.
Yeah, well, I mean, technically, if it's a Russian porter, then it would just be called a porter in Russia, right?
Right, exactly. We just want to call it a
when
Russian Imperial.
When they have a Russian Imperial out there, is it just called an Imperial? Standard kind of thing. What the hell was that?
Why did Darth Vader show up to a fucking
Imperial
What
March.
happened?
You said the Imperial March. Is the name
Oh,
of the
gotcha.
song.
That's Empire, though.
That's what he just did was Darth Vader.
It's
oh
the
my God, are you not a Star Wars fan,
Oh my
Pat?
gosh.
Empire.
Sam's getting angry.
I did.
It's the Imperial March. Did you not get it? Never mind.
I got it.
I love watching him. I love.
So where did the
Poking
Russian
the
Imperial
bear.
come from?
Poking
This
the
isn't
bear.
a Russian Imperial
Poking
anything.
the
It's just a
bear.
porter, right?
Yeah,
Just
it's
a porter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
But
a
he called it a Russian porter.
Russian porter.
Oh,
Because
okay.
it is a Russian
All right.
porter.
All right.
It's a Russian porter
So it
from
doesn't do with
Russia.
Russian Imperial Stout. It's just a Russian porter.
Yeah.
It's a Russian porter.
Every time they say Imperial, I'm going to do the Imperial March.
Every time I'm going to say what, and you're going to poke. I'm just poking the bear.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna poke you later.
Whoa!
You were gonna get lubricated, but now just straight.
There's a Russian word on the bottom there. I can't read that one though. Is that Bajik?
No, that's Baltica. That's just how. That's Russian alphabet. It's still Baltica.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Balaknak.
No, that's just how you. That's how they. That's their alphabet.
A lot of cocks.
Maybe I can video chat somebody that speaks Russian, and we can find out.
No,
how.
I know what it says.
Baltica.
It says bad cocks in buttocks. That's what it says right there.
Anyway.
No.
But
I'll save my camera for later.
It was a
I
pretty
was trying
decent beer.
to. I was just trying to find the beer on Beer Advocate.
So,
And it does say,
is everybody done with their salmon pants? Because we can't crack this one unless everybody's done, Pat.
Oh no.
damn it. No, I still got half
No,
a
I
can.
got a
I still
little
got
bit.
half a can of salmon
For
pants.
fuck's sake.
What?
All right. I guess we're doing another
I'm
sample.
done. I'm done with my salmon pants. You're a big girl now.
All right.
Well,
So, we're going to do some more.
yours doesn't count towards this.
Going to do some more samples. You got another dark. What do you got coming up there, Jordan?
What's a bartender just opening random things
Huh?
by himself?
Can we pop it?
Yeah, definitely. We got more dark beer, but we're gonna do a Brewdog Hazy Jane. It's a New England IPA,
Jordan,
What the fuck, man?
don't open it now.
and I don't know if you guys seen the show,
No, what show?
the Brewdog.
Oh, yeah,
the
the-
Brewdog
yeah.
show, and I didn't
Is that
realize.
the Scottish guys?
Yeah, I
They
didn't
go-
realize it was the same thing until. And this is the first beer I had from them, and I was fucking wowed because this is a great beer.
Yeah.
It's a very cool. These guys are what they've done, and I think they came out in like 2007, and they just wanted to make. They wanted to go back then. Obviously, there was nothing around,
Right.
And they're in Scotland, so they started brewing their own beers, and they came up with like the one of the world or the UK's strongest. I think it's called Tokyo. Was the strongest
Yeah.
beer. It's like 28% alcohol. And they got banned all over the place in the UK and shit. So, but they started from that because they started serving to like Japanese and I think Japan and
That's usually where the Japanese are.
yeah. So it worked for them.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool. But then they started growing. They do these really cool things. They have this equity for punks, they call it, where they have their own online. You can buy into you can buy stock and buy into the company. And they have grown. It's like one of the fastest growing companies, not just in Scotland, but now all over the world. And it's just that, and they have bars all over the UK and all over the world now. And of course, they have
They
the
were
TV
trying
show.
to. Wait,
definitely
yeah, I thought there was. I thought I saw. We talked about it before, and I read something. Weren't they in some legal issues? They were trying to upset the establishment or something over there. And
Yeah, they're
and
about
kinda,
they're
yeah, they
about
got in a
being
lot
the
of trouble.
outsiders. They're the
Got a
punks.
nice
Yeah.
hop
Yeah.
to it.
Yeah, they were the punks. So.
Yeah. And I think their beer has been everything I've
This
had
is
from them
delicious.
is absolutely fantastic. This Hazy Gene, I think, is absolutely just
This is
So,
wonderful.
so Sam, you don't know the lingo, but this is one beer that you would use the term juicy on, and you should understand why when you taste it.
Yeah,
Juicy.
no, like
It's got a juicy taste to it.
this does have like a juicy.
But
Like
that
you
word
bite into like an orange or a peach.
Yes.
A peach. That's what this feels like. It feels like I'm biting into a nice ripe peach that is nice and juicy, and it just sits there in my mouth, and it's
The
like
reason I use that though for me is it doesn't dry out.
right. Right.
So, juicy gets a bad rap lately in the
Juicy's
world.
a great
Juicy
fruit.
In the beer world, it's a it gets a bad term right now.
In the porn world, it's awesome.
Yeah.
But it is, and I don't know why you say that because it's juicy. And
But see, I don't like take a citrus beer or something. I don't classify those as juicy.
usually they're dry.
They're usually dry.
This one is juicy.
Or even our what were we making? The orange the saison.
The saison.
Even the saison, that's not a juicy beer to me.
Right.
It is a fruity beer.
Mm-hmm.
It's more of a fruit, but juicy is what grabs me in the word, for these kinds of beers. These especially the Nipas. The Nipas are where I first started classifying it as juicy.
Right.
It's a hazy IPA that's just there's some heft to it, and it feels like you've eaten a fruit.
Yeah, this is something I can crack in the morning, and before coffee. I'm sorry, I would drink.
I know
this.
Pat has. Have you guys had the like a Japanese fruit gummy where it's made with like the real fruit, like what's the Japanese pear, grape,
Plum.
Yeah.
whatever they use?
Yeah.
That's what this reminds me of. That kind of juiciness to it, that juicy flavor to it.
Yeah.
That's not overly sweet, but it's just good. It
And
fills
it's
your
not
mouth.
dry,
It
and
just
it's not overly citrus.
it doesn't
it's
dry
not
out.
overly
It's not
sour.
salty. It's just juicy. It's good. That's to me. This is a juicy fucking beer.
The name of this show is going to be Kitchen
Juicy.
Juicy.
Juicy fruit.
There's some people we shouldn't tag in the
And
show.
it's going to piss somebody off.
It sure is.
No, but literally.
Oh my gosh, what is this next one that we're being poured? Because I'm getting like poked to like try this.
Where we're
Not
at.
yet, not
Why
yet.
are we jumping so
Hold on.
fast? We got to slow
I
down.
thought you liked getting poked.
I just had him pour it. You gotta let this one warm
Sometimes,
for a
but
second.
I'm not in the getting poked mood.
All right,
That's
so
not what
let's
I
go.
heard.
Okay, so Brendan talked about the Hazy Jane, Griswold, Hazy Jane.
I like it.
Okay, what'd you feel about it? Was it good?
Hold on a second.
Take a sip. Take a
I
sip.
like it. I haven't drank it yet.
Yeah, I know. So I was thinking, like,
For
you
those
motherfucking
listening
liar.
at home, the Griswold Swip is a chug.
Yes, of course it. Have you not been on this show?
Yeah. Have you not heard the?
The Grizz sample
The
is
stories.
a chug.
No, I know.
When we first brought him on the show, we
No,
turned around.
you
He
have to
drank
keep
all
saying
5
it.
samples. We were like, "What the fuck, dude?"
you have to keep saying them to the people.
It was already
I have to keep
two.
telling-
Damn it!
For the newcomers.
Yes, that's true. No, but yeah, it is a big sip.
AKA chug.
So
But it's a
I'm
hoppy-
not a hoppy beer. I'm not an
But
IPA
it's so well
guy.
balanced that-
But,
I'm not
but,
either.
But Nipas have been my New England IPAs. I can handle those because they seem so much more balanced. There's
New
no bitter.
England, though?
It's a New England. It's just a style. But there are some people. There are
Not
some
the
people
team. They're
like
douchebags.
we had the show over at Grand Junction. Hofferman doesn't like Nipas. He doesn't like the hazy. He wants them clear. And you know what? I give it to him, and
Yeah.
he's fine. But he's also okay with the people who do it. It's just not what he likes to do.
Right, exactly.
Right.
You know, but-
kind of like we all like the jalapeno beer, and you said it was nasty.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. No, I mean, and
Hey,
then
I'm trying to enjoy the beers I have now in front of me.
Then Trey
Stop
Deuce
bringing that
hated
up.
the
Let's not go
he
back to
hated the
next week.
blueberry, but
The blueberry was
We all liked
an
it.
abomination
No.
towards
That was an
God.
abomination.
no, okay, Griswold. I'm sorry, Griswold and Trey Deuce were together on that one, and the 3 of us liked it. I mean, that's
We're together, man.
everybody's a little different.
Sexy.
They are kind of sexy together. They're like Ebony and Ivory over there.
And ivory.
You're as blind as a bat, and
Holy
I
shit.
can see.
All right,
This is the
and we're
first I've
done.
ever heard Griswold sing on the show. This is, my God, it's a milestone,
Thank you.
folks.
Thank
A
you.
show
Thank you.
milestone.
2 whiskeys.
two whiskeys and some jalapeno beer.
And a shot of something else before I left the house.
Oh, well, that'll do it too.
My cock.
Vagina does not count as a shot, sir.
The way he drinks it, it does.
You got to be hitting the right buttons, man. You got to hit the right buttons, and it becomes a shot.
Wow.
You hit the right buttons, and it becomes a shot.
Ladies and gentlemen, show 2 in one night. That's what happens. If we're still alive for show
Damn it,
3,
man.
wait till that
Up,
happens.
up, down, down, left, right. There you go.
Yep.
Left,
You
right,
get
left,
it.
right, up, down, right, down, start.
No.
Yep.
Up,
No,
up.
no. There's no pressing on start.
AB
Otherwise-
start.
Otherwise, you don't get the shot. It's just up, down, left, right. And that's how you get the shot.
Wow. Wait, what are we doing?
I'm getting faces from the sample over here, but so I'm afraid to try it now.
No.
I don't know. Jordan said
This
he had to
is-
let it warm
Ooh,
up.
holy
I don't
cow!
know
The, the smell is
So you guys
hazelnut.
have had the first version of this. The first
Whatever.
version of this was
Warm up.
Duclaw's Sweet Baby Jesus. This one is called Sweet Baby Java.
Oh, I never finished my Baltic Porter.
I got straight up hazelnut.
You probably won't like it.
Fucking
Dipped
coffee
in what?
beers.
Hazelnut.
You're getting
I get the
Sam,
flavors,
we're in
but
the
it's
dark.
light.
Sam, we're in the dark beers. There's
That's
going to be
one thing,
coffee
man.
notes in a lot of things.
So I get the
Where's the bottle? Where's the bottle?
hazelnut. I get the hazelnut,
Brendan needs the bottle.
and then I can kind of see the Tootsie Roll because Tootsie Rolls have that.
Roll.
I
They're
definitely get Tootsie
they're
Roll.
not like chocolate, but it's got a Tootsie Roll flavor to it.
You know, Jordan, you know what to add to the music drop for that one. While you're
I'm not a
editing.
coffee. I'm not a
let's
coffee
go.
drinker,
Let me see
but I
that
will
Tootsie
drink
Roll.
some coffee beers.
I do not like coffee
not
beers.
bad.
I do not like coffee
Yes.
beers. I was like, I just drink straight
I haven't even started
black
yet.
coffee. That's it, and
Got a
whatever.
good flavor to it.
All right, so what beer is this?
This is by Duclaw. It's called Sweet Baby Java instead of Sweet Baby Jesus, which is the one we had on the show before. It's a chocolate peanut butter coffee stout.
Okay, so let me ask you this though: was there another bottle of it? Because the bottle Brendan's got has barely anything, has barely any out of it, and we all have.
Well,
okay.
it does-
Let's just double check it.
It does have the name Jesus in it. He could feed the 5,000 out of one
yes,
fish.
Yes, exactly.
I was just double checking.
This is one bottle. It's gonna feed the whole city.
Well, it almost did.
Damn it.
I was looking at it. I'm like, how did we all get a full shot? And there's still, damn, what happened?
Bless you.
Am I the only one who got this shot of beer or something?
No, mine was full
Okay.
too. So that bottle
Was
is
that a Jewish snort?
apparently.
It was, wasn't it?
Jordan, we got him going. We got Jordan snorting.
Dude, you gotta point that nose away from that fucking mic when you.
We're gonna need a new mic.
I love you, but man,
Damn it.
you can't let that snaz be on the mic when you're gonna fucking laugh.
He's going to piss himself.
There it is.
And there's the snorts.
All right, so this is
Anyway.
Brennan, have you rated this yet?
Have I rated it?
Yes.
I like it.
Really?
But
What? This is all this is all chemical peanut butter.
yeah, I don't mind it. It's definitely, and I don't usually like that. It's the
Jordan's
peanut
got
butter
the
and hazelnut.
vapors.
It's a vapor.
I'm trying to give him a chance to breathe.
I know. He's like, Brendan's like, it's like, hey, look, I'm gonna talk this out, describe it, say why I like about it, and everything else, so Jordan can
Let it
recover
like
himself.
that
I would never buy this.
Okay, I'm
not a
surprised
huge
you like it
fan.
at all.
No, I'm not. I would never
Okay.
pick this up and buy it. I'll drink it,
It's all extract.
but
it's
you're
all
but
peanut butter,
it's
chocolate
the,
extract.
It tastes like the fake
Yeah.
peanut butter, and so I would
Yeah.
never buy it. But it's not bad. I'm not gonna drink it, and I'll drink this one, and I'll drink another one. But if it's there, I'll drink it. But I would never in a million years would I would go.
It's
buy
not my
this.
You
buying
would
and
never go buy it for
recommendation.
yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
No,
I'm not going to go say, hey,
So-
But I don't think it's bad.
I don't think. I mean, yes, it's got it kind of has the fake peanut butter taste to it, but I think the coffee and the chocolate help bind it to make it taste a little bit better as a collaboration together instead of just straight shitty peanut butter flavor.
I like the thickness because I like thick things in my mouth. So that part I like.
We all know.
It is dark and thick like you like your men, Brendan.
Are we still on for Tuesday?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, Trey.
why you got to wait till Tuesday?
Yes, Trey. Yeah, what?
I had
What
to
the
plan
fuck?
these things out.
She, give her 10 minutes. We'll be fine.
All right, cool.
Oh,
cool.
shit.
Damn.
So to me, it's got a lot of coffee, a lot of chocolate, and then it's like they dropped a cheap Halloween candy in it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, I think if they pulled the peanut butter out, this would probably be a
Yes.
good beer that I would buy normally.
Yeah, it
If
would
they
have been
just
fine.
pulled that peanut butter out.
Yeah.
'Cause the rest of it's fine.
Would have been fine as an espresso infused chocolate porter.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not a bad beer.
No, not at all.
There is a little bit of that the creepy
It's the
metallic
yeah.
fake.
Yeah, so
fake
like
peanut butter.
So like for those who like coffee like type flavor beers, this would be good as your introduction. No.
Really?
Like no. For like I don't know. It's not super coffee on the flavoring portion. It's always like if
It's hard to do a peanut butter beer.
very
Very few people do them well. Brewlink.
This
does
tastes like a
Brewlink
Tootsie Roll to
does.
me. This
Nutter
like
Cup.
Yeah.
this tastes like a Tootsie Roll beer.
Yeah,
If you would have
yeah.
said like this is a Tootsie Roll, like the old wax paper Tootsie Roll, That's what this tastes like to me. So like all the other flavors, complex flavors that you guys are talking about, I'm not really picking those up. But
you don't get the peanut butter, the chemical peanut butter there.
it tastes like a Tootsie Roll.
You can tell it's
Tootsie
This
Roll
whole
ain't got
thing-
no peanut butter in it.
You can tell
This
it's
tastes-
not-
Yeah.
This
You can
tastes
tell
like a
it's-
Tootsie Roll to me. Like it's got my tongue confused, but it tastes like a Tootsie Roll. I mean, they're okay, but
Craft beer does that a lot. It will confuse your tongue.
Yep.
I've had some beers so
But I
complex,
won't.
I don't know what the fuck to do.
oh well, I'm waiting. That's why we got Tuesday planned out.
My friends are a bunch of nasty fuckers.
Yep.
What's nasty about love?
That's why we're all
making?
friends.
Yep.
That's true. Nothing offends us. We're all good.
It's just sex, Jordan.
What's that?
It's just sex.
What's that?
It's just sex.
Kinky.
There's nothing wrong
Kinky
with
sex.
it. There's nothing kinky. It's just going to be vanilla guy sex.
I don't love them. I'm just gonna fuck them.
Oh, there you go.
Slurp, slurp.
Hey, whatever works.
All right there. All right there, Alyssa Jones. Chasing Amy all
And
of a
this
sudden.
is hour 2.
Chasing Amy all of a sudden. What the hell?
Welcome to hour 2, ladies and gentlemen.
If you're around for hour
right.
3, it could get
Are we switching to a new one, or
Can't
are we
tell you why it's all
taking a
that.
break, or what do you want to do?
So yeah, and I brought this one. It's delicious.
Do you need the opener?
yes.
I brought this one because I thought it was gonna be all dudes, and then Sam fucked it all up. Brought
What the hell, Sam?
I know Sam's an asshole. Why does Sam bring his woman out?
I'm kidding.
She might have a
I'm
penis.
kidding,
We
but
don't
I'm not
know.
kidding. So
He is kidding, but he's not kidding.
I'm
so hang
kidding, but
on.
I'm not kidding because I brought this beer.
This
'cause
Sam
I
guy's
thought
an
this was gonna be all
ass.
dudes.
Why'd he bring his wife?
Hold
So-
on. Yeah, she's a dude. She's basically a dude.
She loves it all, dude. Dick, cock, pussy, alien,
Perfect.
animal, whatever. It works.
I mean, yeah, you are more manly than Sam. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So I have
Hold
a
on, all right. Hold on.
Kentucky Sausage Fest. Which
Yeah!
Nice.
This is the Indiana or Fisher's Sausage Fest. So we had to do the Kentucky Sausage Fest, and this is actually a collaboration. It's an
Really?
Amager out of Denmark and Against the Grain out of Kentucky. And I believe we
Really?
did we
Yeah,
not
we went,
go
we went
to
to
that?
it. I thought we went
And
to
I
Against
don't
the Grain.
think we liked it.
I don't think so either. And I saw a bunch of that at the store, and I avoided it for that very fact. I was like, that sounds familiar. I think we've been there.
Well, I don't know
and
that
I
we've
don't
been there.
think I
I don't
liked
think
it
we've been
or
there, but
had
I
it.
think we had them. We had some.
No, I think that's the one we went to, and we were like, this seems
in
too
where?
big for the
In where? In
in
Nashville?
Louisville.
In Louisville?
Maybe it wasn't that. I don't know. That's what I'm asking you guys. 'cause
Yeah,
I don't
I
know.
can't recall.
But we went to this huge place in Louisville. We're like, this is not a
Louisville.
This is not a.
Louisville.
It was like way too much money involved.
It's Lewis.
Remember that?
Oh, the little one. Yes, the
You're
one
like-
where we Ubered over,
Yeah, they're like,
and,
this-
and then they had a part. They had a private party.
Yeah, they're like this seems too big
need
to
you
be a
guys to
craft
invest
brewery, and
Yeah, and there was a lot. There seemed to be a
it's
lot
like,
of money
it's
there.
like there's more money involved. Or maybe it's a corporate.
Yeah.
Someone's financing this place. I don't even know if it was Against the Grain, but it may
Or
have
was
been-
that the one that was at the
But they're-
stadium? At the stadium.
Yeah, there are
Is that
ball
the one at the
players up
stadium?
there. So I don't.
Oh,
even
that
know
was
if
the
it's
one at
same
the stadium.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't
Yeah.
know if it's the same one or not. I could
Okay.
be completely off.
Yes, I
No,
think that was the one.
I
at
think
the
you're right.
stadium.
Yes.
Was that the one?
First
I
night.
think
The first
so.
night we stayed
Uh-huh.
in
Yeah.
when we were hunting
And
around.
we're like,
yeah.
holy
Yes.
shit! There's a
It
lot
was,
of
it was
money.
literally at the
The
stadium.
one in Louisville, right? Are we talking
Yeah.
about Louisville? Where
Yeah.
it's like it was weird, and they had like the big copper kettles. You could tell they weren't
Yes,
using them
up on the
upstairs.
second floor.
There was
Yeah.
like, there was an ass ton of
Yeah.
money in this place.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it looked
they
like
like-
a rock bottom,
This
but
is
in
not
a
a.
yeah.
This is not a small. I mean, so there's money in there. So is it
Yes.
funded from somebody else? Is this a fucking Budweiser fucking crab brewery bullshit place? We didn't know,
Yeah.
and I have no idea. So, but obviously I had to get this for the sausage
Sure.
fest.
Well,
tonight.
hell yeah.
So if somebody can open me up,
What? Why? Wait. Why are we gonna open you up at the sausage festival?
Because sometimes Brendan just needs to be stretched a little bit. Oh, goddamn.
Why Jordan keeps dropping shit?
I do today. I've got fucking problems today. We're in the middle of we're not going to take it, and I fucking dropped my phone. Why am I saying fuck so much
I
tonight?
don't know.
Won't you ring
Well, this
my
one-
bell?
This is the place. Brendan,
Ring
you
my
are
bell.
exactly correct.
Yeah.
It is the place we were at. They got a lot of money in it. Whether they're a craft brewery, I guess, but they've got a lot of money.
So
But how craft are they? They're distributing all the way up here.
Is it a commercial place?
It doesn't say there's more than one. It doesn't say there's any more than the one. So, just...
Shots is playing in the
Wow,
background.
they can't... Wait, what the hell is that? That can't be right.
Yeah, it's the one that had the big brass kettles, and we're pretty sure they weren't even using them. They were just for fucking decoration.
Yeah.
Like 12 of them.
Okay, yeah, this has to be something bigger because there are literally... Look, that is the list of the beers they brew. And that, Brennan, that isn't even... There are 245 beers in their collection.
Fuck. Yeah, that's...
Well, this one right here, they brewed the Kentucky Sausage Fest. They went to Denmark and brewed this in Denmark with Amberger.
Yeah, these guys are way bigger than just a regular craft.
Yeah.
So let's drink their shit.
Yeah, well, that's fine. Yeah, we'll be drinking it, but yeah, that's weird.
They've got to be tied to a macro somewhere.
You
They
can't
have to
have 500 different recipes in your list of collections. You can't have 500 recipes and still be called.
Does everybody have one?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Well, I mean, I guess you could. I'm sure Manahan's got 500 recipes in his list.
be. No,
You know,
not
but,
that
you know.
many, but
That's a lot of beers in their list. So why?
I bet each brewer has about 100. I bet
Yeah.
Dan has 100.
Yeah, at least.
Has he brewed that many? Maybe not.
No. Dan Gohr,
But I bet
Redemption
you he-
Aleworks.
I bet you
You
he's
probably
got,
don't listen to our show, but how many beers you got,
Dan,
fucker?
gorgeous Dan.
Can I drink this now?
I want to ask you.
Yes. I don't know. Can we drink it yet, Brennan?
drink
Okay. Now, what is this called again?
the Kentucky Sausage Fest.
Is it gonna taste like meat in my mouth?
God, I hope so. If it doesn't, I can.
What kind of what kind of beer is it though? Again, I'm sorry, I forgot. So what kind?
It's an ale.
Porter, ale.
Ale.
Okay. I'm not really sure. It's just kind of whatever.
All right, so it's okay. Here's what it says in the bottle: we expected banjos and bourbon, but received nothing of that sort.
Yeah, they didn't.
I feel like I'm drinking bleach.
Bleach?
Wow. I don't know if that comes up on the
Okay.
mic. We don't have
Bleach-
a mic on her.
Bleach
so.
isn't on the
Bleach
bottle.
is not on the label.
It's pouring down the pool.
I'm not seeing. You know what? It's not bad. It's not good. It's just kind of there.
Yes.
It's liquid. It's liquid.
It's like I'm an IPA that went through a porter, through a stout, through a coffee type,
And then
filter.
And it's shit out of ale.
and then I put it an ale taste
it's a
to
liquid. It's about all I get off of it. It's a liquid.
it. It's like I'm part IPA.
And by the way, it
part
does say
porter.
the great. It is called the Great Big
Part-
Kentucky Sausage Fest. By the way,
Yes. Yeah.
Like, I got nothing off of it.
I get nothing. Brendan, try it. Have you
I
tried
like-
it?
It's his own unique thing.
No flavor. Like, I got no flavor. Like,
What I
No,
said.
there's a flavor to it. I'm just trying to.
But it's not. It's
get a
not.
little bit of coffee and a little
It's
bit of
not
sugar.
good. No.
That's what I said. It's a liquid.
But
I get smokiness out of it, but
I feel like I'm walking
Yeah,
out of the,
that's-
locker
yeah.
room at a pool.
That's
I
it.
get
I get a little smoke. Yeah, I
Smoke
guess. But
I get smoking bourbon.
but we're only right on the tip.
Okay,
of
so
right
like-
on the middle of my tongue.
So
and then nothing
the
else.
bourbon aged beers. So I get like that bourbon barrel type taste
Yeah.
to it.
There's a wood.
Um,
There's a wood aftertaste.
I get
like-
yeah, you get the
like-
woodiness and some
I gotta-
smokiness and bourbon.
But like other than that, it's like it's too many different things like all wanting to be one.
I don't even think it's enough of anything.
I mean, no, it has no distinct flavor profile. I mean, it's like, hey, you want to get fucked up?
Not meaning to be rude, but yeah.
Hey, you want to get fucked up?
no, I'm gonna be rude and say I don't taste anything. I taste a little bit of smoke, a little bit here and like hints of stuff, but nothing.
Nothing cohesive.
It's like drinking water with some hints of flavoring.
Nothing to draw.
Nothing there.
Nothing to draw me to the beer.
oh god.
No.
It real no. Not
I mean,
at all.
no. I mean, like it's like, hey, you want something cold and kind of like alcoholic? Here you go. It was like
Pretty much.
it.
It's not gross. Like if somebody gave it to me,
No.
I wouldn't spit it out or something. I'd just be
No.
like, "Oh, gee, thanks."
A beer.
It was
Yeah.
like I got.
You literally just gave me a Miller Lite, but it's not a Miller. You know, it's
Well,
a beer. You know,
no,
you know
so
what I mean?
like,
It's average.
it's another bourbon beer.
No, it's like the grocery store where they have beer. So it's like for the different flavor profiles and different types of beer.
Yeah.
Like this would be a stout. So they were like, hey, here's your beer stout.
Bourbon
That-
barrel
or
something.
bourbon barrel. The beer bourbon barrel.
They called that a stout.
I'm just
an ale.
no, it's just a name.
Oh.
It's a Kentucky
Just-
bourbon ale.
So
I'm sorry,
like
I
that's
like
what I'm
a
saying.
lot
Like
of the-
this is beer, but this is beer that is bourbon barrel.
Yeah.
The generic.
Yes.
It's a generic style type thing. It's like it's enough to get you something, but like, hey, here's
No.
your. But like,
No.
look, I'm trying to be
You're doing fine.
positive.
Yeah, I get you.
I don't think it's bad. I just don't get much out of it. It's just it's another bourbon barrel
Yeah. Beer.
Man.
I like bourbon barrel beers,
I do too, but
but
it's just
this
boring.
one is
It's
just-
boring.
It is boring.
nothing.
Yeah.
To put it this way, it don't reach out and smack you in the face
No, it's boring.
I mean,
at all.
And
Wickedly
in a
boring.
sausage fest, you should get
Yeah.
smacked in the face.
Yeah, definitely. Can I see the bottle?
Was something big.
Well, I'm telling you what, right now, if it's there's a limit on how big something is before it gets inserted in anything, and I tell you what,
I
if
mean,
you
even
get-
the logo has
you
a
get to the-
sausage. It's a big open mouth with a sausage in it.
yeah, that's not going into anything.
Now, it's there's nothing wrong with the beer.
No.
There's just nothing.
There's nothing wrong with the
definitely
beer.
No wow
It's
factor to it.
it's
No wow factor.
An
It's- I get the
imperial
smokiness.
imperial brown ale.
So-
I've never even really heard of that.
so
style.
for a drink scale. This is like like I wouldn't drink this ever. It's passable to. I would drink this at a party.
I'm not gonna not
versus,
drink
like-
it, but I'm never gonna buy it.
Yeah, I'm
Exactly.
not gonna
Forward.
person.
Right.
Yeah.
Purchase.
Purchase this. It was like
Easy
this
for you
is
to
this
say.
is like
Yeah.
I'll drink it.
Yeah.
I'll drink it. I won't regret drinking this. Let's put it that way. This is not like
well, we don't know that till tomorrow
or hour 3.
or hour 3.
shit balls. I bought all the freaking breakfast stuff. I'm sorry. I
Making breakfast.
yeah.
You'll
the
be
hell you
fine.
making, man?
Don't be a pussy.
Everything.
Quit worrying about
eggs,
tomorrow.
hash brown grits,
We're on a show right now. Quit worrying
bacon.
about tomorrow.
pancakes.
Quit worrying about tomorrow.
Come over.
Where's my fucking waffles?
Got like 4 kids that are gonna be in the
No.
I
All
gotta
right, we're all right. What is our? Are we gonna? You guys want to take
Banana
a break?
trap.
Huh?
Take a break.
I think we
whiskey
got it.
break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like whiskey break.
Whiskey break.
Whiskey break, and
Oh,
coming back
no.
for some more dark beers.
Round 2.
Well,
Oh,
no,
boy.
round 2.5.
Round 2 of this
We
show.
started round 2 already.
Round 2 of this show. We already did
Yeah,
one show
there
earlier.
you
We're some drinking sons of bitches
It's
around
just
here.
gonna get worse.
Oh boy.
You know what we're gonna do after this? After this break, we're breaking out.
all the bread.
No,
All the
we're
bread.
we're breaking out Have Nagia. It's time for
Hava Nagila.
we need to have a rejuvenation.
Oh God,
Oh,
no,
God.
that's
After the break.
forget, I
no,
still
we
gotta
already had
drive
that
home.
one. You mean a jubilation?
We need to have a jubilation after the break.
Hey, I
Oh,
still gotta
boy.
drive home. Damn it.
Jubilation.
Oh,
Shut
boy.
the
So we're
fuck
gonna-
up, Clark, and suck it up.
So we're gonna, so we're gonna
Who
go.
the
edit,
fuck
edit,
is
edit.
Clark?
Shut the fuck up, Griswold, and suck it up. Edit, edit, edit.
So we're gonna go. All right. Cheers. Be back in a minute.
This is Jerry with Beer Brewery. You're listening to that great show, The Blind Pig Confessions.
And we're back. Hey,
Hey.
round 2. I have my whiskey.
Hello.
Howdy, howdy.
Did you have your whiskey?
Say it ain't so.
Did you have your whiskey, Brandon?
Yeah.
I had whiskey.
I had whiskey.
None of you other bastards had whiskey. Cause you all
Pat and I
Um,
had got a little dickle in the break.
we did.
I want my dickle to work later on, so
My dickle still works.
I have never had that
Just a
issue
little whiskey dick.
ever.
well,
Oh,
let's put
I
it this
have.
way. For me,
Yes.
if I have too much whiskey, it'll be one or two things. Either, hey, it'll never get up, or it'll never get off. I'd rather it never get up than never get off. That shit is painful.
Yes.
Yes, yes, it is.
Yes.
And that goes for
Painful for all parties involved.
Mariah, they can't hear you.
that shit happens to females too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You get whiskey vagina?
No, it's called whiskey,
Whiskey
clit.
clit?
Yeah, whiskey
I've
clit.
never heard of whiskey clit.
Oh, well,
I
find a
am the
lady,
Clit commander.
feed her all the whiskey,
Well,
and that
I
shit.
run that shit.
I'm getting a little flustered because whiskey clit sounds amazing.
It sounds like the name
I would love
Picture
that.
blue
of
balls in a
dude.
clit.
It sounds like the name of our next beer.
If oh
Yes.
my
Oh my
It
god!
sounds like a perfect beer name. Copyright
Write that
Blind
down.
Pig Confessions.
Write that down.
wow.
How do you copyright
Yeah, I'm
whiskey clit?
flustered. I would love a whiskey clit.
It has now been mentioned on here that you are going to make a new beer new spirit or
No,
drink.
it'll be a beer. It'll be a whiskey. It'll be a whiskey.
Beer,
It'll be a
spirit
whiskey
drink
barrel.
called Whiskey Clit, and it is here right now.
You're gonna have to get
Yeah.
on the same like pattern.
Who are
Yeah.
you texting, Dan?
Dan.
Oh, well, he's gonna text Dan. I don't think Dan.
Dan-
Gohr, I don't
no.
think Redemption's. No,
I said,
no.
I said, can our next beer at your place be a beer barrel aged? I meant whiskey barrel aged beer called Whiskey Clit.
No, we'll get a hold of Indiana whiskey and
There
say, hey,
you
can
go.
we make
Get one of
a
theirs.
rye?
There you go.
Oh, hey, that one they never released.
And you wonder,
Yeah.
why I
No.
said
the rye they never
beer,
released. Oh, you didn't get to
spirit,
go.
or drink called Whiskey Clit.
He said yes.
Yep. Oh, Dan Gohr just said yes.
Well,
okay.
of course, Dan
It
would
can't
say
be a
that.
beer though.
No,
Whiskey Clit.
What?
Well, then
We
you
can
do
make a beer. He
whiskey.
can brew it, put it in a barrel called Blind Pig Confessions Whiskey Clit. What's wrong with that?
Because he won't.
Yes,
he
he
won't.
will.
It'll never happen.
It'll happen. It's Dan. He doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't. Dan doesn't.
Hey,
give
we're on the
two
line.
fucks.
We're on the air.
He will never put any.
You know, I can't see him putting
I'll
it up
guarantee
there.
you, nothing is going to be on that board that says Blind Pig Whiskey Clit. It would be awesome. It would be phenomenal.
Oh, you know
No,
what?
it'd be
you know what?
CL.
Hold on.
It would be CL ellipsis.
Hold on.
NT.
No, hold on. Actually, you could do this with our normal so from the Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, the Coalition for the Liberation of Itinerant Tree Dwellers. If we let Metazoa brew this, Metazoa does the animal stuff.
That's
Yes.
true.
We let Metazoa brew our Whiskey Clit. It could be Whiskey Coalition for the Liberation of Itinerant Tree Dwellers.
Or it could be the whiskey whispering eye.
Whoa! Oh, the man in the boat. We'll just call it man in the boat.
Man in the boat. So we got to find different iterations of
Let's go whiskey man in the boat. Man in the boat
how
with a
to
whiskey.
name a clitoris.
Exactly. There you go.
All
Can the
right.
listeners
Whiskey
show
cat.
on our
Whiskey cat.
we're on our second show tonight?
What? We're on a show?
Can the listeners tell we're on our second show?
Yeah, I
tonight?
think so. We have
So-
been talking about
You
clip
ain't
for a while.
kidding.
Can you turn off whatever? What the hell are we listening to
Yeah,
in the
turn that
background?
shit off.
Jordan, turn that off.
Turn it up, man. Turn it up.
This isn't Claude Nanny's.
Man, I'm sad.
Boom.
Yeah, what are we
That
drinking
makes me
next,
sad.
man? Where are we at? What's our next beer?
Hazy J. Hey.
Well, no, that's our in between beer. That's our drink. That's just our regular drink.
I just told Dan that Brendan called bullshit that he won't put that on the board.
Yeah, he won't.
We'll see.
I'm in love with
I want to see what he says
Hazy
now,
J. It's my main thing. It makes me feel all right.
You apparently bought a
It
whole
makes the
6-pack of
party
Sweet Baby
sing.
Java.
Hazy Jane's the one.
Shut up,
to
Trey.
Keep singing, Trey.
How to take it down. Hazy Jane.
I know. No, I don't. I got to put a beer in him. Not instead of beer. Hey, here. I'll put a Sweet Baby Java in you.
Do you want to fight?
He said, no, I wouldn't, but it is funny.
It is exactly. See, he called it. All right, what beer are we at next?
Well, if you guys are not dark up there, I got some dark shit down here.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I do.
These are all mine.
Can I just say that I would do anything to have that would fit me, a pie onesie,
A pie onesie.
a pizza
A hair pie?
Yes.
Pizza onesie?
Fuck yeah,
Yes.
I already claimed
That's
that.
so
I said
awesome.
I want one in my size.
What do you mean?
Mariah, no, you didn't say it on air,
I said
so it doesn't
it.
count.
I'm bigger than all of you.
All right, guys. I
I want
have
one.
I have 3 beers here.
gotta have a hoodie though.
Clark, you know how many slices of fucking pizza?
I
it
don't
would
know who
take
this Clark
to
person
get
is you're
on
talking
that
about.
fucking Jesus Christ.
I know. Apparently, I don't know why there's white stuff at the bottom of my beers. So I have 3 beers here. You guys tell me which one you want to try first. I have a Kentucky Bourbon Barrel Stout. I have a Stockyard Oatmeal Stout, and I have a Black Toad.
I want the black toad.
We gotta go to the Black Toad.
Okay.
I thought I was
Right.
gonna get
Another
my.
opener.
I thought I was gonna get my Jew beer, but you all are being a bunch of.
Oh, I thought. Oh, were we going to Jew beer?
No, not yet. Not yet. After this, we should totally go to the beer
Jubi-
brewed by the Jews.
Jubilation.
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 That's what it was. You were
Apparently
half
it's
A little
kosher.
Hava
Give me the cups.
Nakia on the radio and some
apparently it's,
jubilation.
How do you not know how to
kosher.
pronounce that? Still.
Hava
Hava
Nagila.
Nagila.
Hava Nagila.
Nagila. Hava.
Look, man, my people
Nagila.
pronounce it differently. We pronounce it the true way.
Lutherans?
My people.
Have tequila.
Your people? your people, the Lutherans?
No, they say my Jewish people say have more tequila. That's what the song actually says. Have more tequila. Have more tequila. That's what we say.
I love it. Hey,
Hey, look, I know my people, all right?
The Lutherans.
There is no denying my ethnicity when you see the
Ethnicity? Really?
nose upon my face.
There's some denying your education.
Maybe that.
Hey, now.
You're an all-star.
Ethnicity. It's like you were making fun of your kid for pronouncing. You were making
They're
fun of your
getting the
kid
game
for
on.
pronouncing whimsical wrong, and you can't pronounce ethnicity correctly. Shame on you, man.
Ethnicity.
Yeah, exactly.
Ethnicity.
All right, passing around Black Toad Dark Ale.
Black Toad, Dark Ale.
Who's this? Who's the
I am now
Who's the
going to
brewery?
try.
Is
the
this
Black
Literally
Toad.
Black
Black
Toad.
Toad Brewery? Really?
Yeah, I guess it says
no
Black
shit.
Toad. I don't know.
Dark
Let me
Ale
find. Hang
by
on.
Black Toad.
I passed out 6. I have an extra. Okay, there it
There's
is.
one.
All right, hang on. I'm trying to see. Here we go. Black Toad Distinctive Dark Ale. We begin with a custom mixture of dark and roasted barley and hops. Then we add choicest hops. Then resulting ale has a dark chestnut color and deep nutty flavor. Joseph's Brow Brewing Company in San Jose.
What is it?
Joseph's Brow.
Joseph Brown.
Oh my God!
Did you get it up your nose?
It sniffed it too hard.
What did you do?
I sniffed it.
Why did you snort the beer?
I was trying to get
Dude, the straws for the Coke, not the beer. For fuck's sake.
Jesus, Sam.
Oh my goodness!
You're doing it wrong.
I think they brewed it like Guinness.
Well, you're not supposed to snort Guinness either.
Oh my gosh!
How did you snort the beer? I'm still lost.
I have a huge nose.
Oh, that's Jordan.
My nostrils look like a bell pepper.
What?
A half a bell pepper, maybe.
Bell pepper nose.
Okay.
Just
I don't hate this.
I haven't tried it yet.
I don't think it's
yet.
great.
Dan just answered. He said, let's do a Scottish ale and barrel age it and call it Whiskey Clit with a K and say we misspelled kilt and never fix it.
yes,
Yes.
yes,
Yes. I love Dan Gohr.
He is the man.
So this
I don't hate.
I don't hate it.
Again, it's
not great.
just a beer. It's
not
a
great.
beer. It's a
But
dark ale.
I'll drink it. It's not great by any means, but
I need to know what
So-
this is, so I know not to drink it ever again.
Black Toad Dark Ale.
Black Toad.
Yeah. Stay away from the toad.
What woman?
I would drink the hell out of it.
Oh,
Really?
A lot of
the
smoke.
woman likes it.
I get a lot of smoke out of it.
smoke. It just seems it's very bland to me.
Yeah, it's smoke and that's it.
So I
Yeah.
am going to say this. So all the beers I brought, I got about like 3 months ago while I was shopping at Trader Joe's.
You bitch.
No, I'm
ass
just saying. Well, Trader
motherfucker.
Joe's has like the one-offs, and they have some beers there, and they've got the Fathead we had with the blueberry Fathead.
So
that was
this
the
is
one.
really a clean out your beer closet.
No.
party.
No, Trader
That's
Joe's.
what you've been doing.
Well, yeah. Well, no.
Call him out, man.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
hold on.
Pat, you even said,
Well, that
I got
too,
a bunch
yes.
of shit beers to bring tonight.
Yes.
So
But
this
I
is
buy 'em- no.
this is Pat's clean out my beer closet because
Hold
I know
on.
this is bad.
Hold on.
Hold on. What am I holding on to?
Shut up.
Okay.
Hold on to your wife.
There you go.
Boobies.
There you go. So I go shopping. I knew we were going to do another backyard shenanigans or kitchen shenanigans or whatever show. So when I'm at a place, I will buy just random beers. Same thing I would do at the liquor store. I just haven't gone to the liquor store either. I did buy these like 3 months ago because I'm like, oh, well, I can buy these one-offs because you can, you get them for, they give you the little 6-pack thing. You can just mix and match. So I bought a bunch of mix and matches of things I knew we never had. But I also know where they come from, which is Trader Joe's. And that's not necessarily going to be some of the best stuff around.
Why do you shop at Trader Joe's so fucking much?
I like Trader Joe's food.
What the fuck, man?
It's
actually,
good.
their food's pretty good.
Well, they have a lot of single. I'm a single guy. They have a lot of single serving like food that I can quick microwave and I'm a loser.
So Trader Joe's is for all those single guys out
Yeah,
there.
pretty much. Hey,
You got mini burritos and
No, if you want to pick up a nice lady, you would go to the grocery store, and I would suggest mine.
I don't need a nice lady.
I want a dirty lady.
Oh, you want a dirty? I have a place where you can go. We can pick up
Oh,
all
I'm
the.
sure you
Go
do.
to Target.
Oh, Target.
Yeah,
Target.
because
So-
I want.
Target.
Because I want.
We can wave
'cause I
them
want-
off our sponsorship,
They're
but
already
yeah.
go to
shopping
Target for
stuff
dirty
they don't
ladies.
need.
'cause I-
Oh,
'cause
as
I-
she said, they are looking for stuff they don't need. So
What-
you know,
what
Well,
time is
you
Target
just-
open? Because I'll be there in the
somebody
morning.
to take care of their 3 kids.
Probably.
No, that's Walmart. They
Same
looking
thing.
for they looking for a new baby
Well,
daddy.
Target, they only got one kid.
That's 5 kids.
Target, they can afford the one kid.
Yes, exactly.
So you don't have to worry about paying for this
well,
stuff.
at
You can
Walmart,
go on
they're
nice
just looking for a-
vacations on the Target women.
They're just looking for a baby daddy at Walmart that make a lot of money.
No, they actually just let the kids around and they just keep looking for their daddy. Are you my daddy?
Damn it.
That's awful.
I know. Welcome to hour 2.
And just think, this is still just hour 2.
All right, so let's.
Brendan, do you remember our hour 2? No, this is still hour 2.
Yeah,
No, we're still on hour
let's
2.
get a sample.
You remember hour 2 up
actually-
north?
What?
You remember hour 2 up north and 3 and 4? They were just as bad. Shut
I
up.
do. I remember hour 2, not 3.
Yeah, exactly.
Brendan's reaching down there in his crotch, pulling something else out
Pull it out.
of the
Brendan.
magic bag, the magic
it
sack.
Big sack.
Oh,
We all get our own can.
Galileo.
Oh well, no, because there's 5 of us and there's only 4 cans. But
Yeah, but there's 2 people. I don't care.
this is a. I'm excited about this because it's an Indiana brewery.
It is. When you and I have both actually been there.
It's the little Brewhands, and our buddies from
Barehands?
Music to Our Beers,
Oh,
Jason
yeah.
Lee and Warren Kluck,
Yes.
the Jay and Link show, whatever. Jason Lee and Kluck.
Music
in
to
the
My
morning,
Beers.
in the morning. What the fuck? But Music to Our Beers. Yeah.
Well,
check
the
it-
other pig.
Check them out. They got a cool podcast. Not as cool as ours, but they got a cool podcast.
yeah.
But they were at Barehands, I think, a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
I
they
think
were.
did a show
Yeah.
there, and they have a new. They're in Granger, but they have a new. They soon. It was supposed to be
Jeez,
2017. It
Rice.
hasn't happened yet. But
Yeah.
they're gonna help open a new one in South Bend, Indiana.
Yeah.
But Barehands does
No,
some
that's
really
that other
cool
one.
stuff.
You're trying to fuck me up.
Before I open and waste this one, let's just keep. We'll still sample out.
But one of our fellow pigs,
Yeah.
who kind of fucks us over with Jason Lee, and they have their own show, Music to Our Beers.
No.
But no, you got all our listeners have to go listen to Music to Our Beers. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But they were
they your
at
cider
Barehands, and Barehands is a fucking awesome place in
They are.
Granger, and they're gonna be opening in South Bend soon.
It gets a little confusing. So one of the things I find funny is they've got they're in Granger,
yeah,
but when you look at like their Facebook page or whatever, it says Barehands Brew Granger,
yeah.
rather than saying like Barehands Brewery like dash Granger.
Mm-hmm.
So for in my head, because I'm OCD and weird, I'm like, what is I kept trying to figure out what the hell a Granger was,
Right.
Because it says Brew Granger. I'm like, what's a Brew Granger? Is there a topic I have no clue about? What the hell's going on? Sam, what's the matter with your?
I was trying to lean back, but there's no leaning
Yeah, you
back.
can go.
And
There we go. We want to make sure Sam's comfortable.
I don't know who this Sam guy is, but he seems pretty cool. But Trey is nice and comfortable.
Well, he should be.
Trade a man.
All right,
Small
so,
penis,
we're gonna
but
do
a
the-
So
great
this
man.
is the Barehands brew.
The penis
what's
is
oat
functional.
stout?
It's an oat stout, yeah.
Yeah, and these guys do good stuff. They do tend to do
Yeah.
some high grav stuff.
Yes.
A lot of high grav.
They like the high grav.
They sure do. God love you guys, but Jesus.
That's fucking delicious, though.
Yeah, I've not had the last time we went up. Actually, we were there with this was their buddies from Twisted Crew before they
Yeah, and
Closed
our
down.
buddy Robert Feddersen is playing there.
Rolfe Feddersen was playing there.
Yeah.
And we had Twisted Crew up in town with us.
Yeah.
Because we did the Indiana Whiskey Show when he had the.
Joshua was there with
Yep.
us, and it was fucking awesome. These guys. do
He's
some
still
great
doing the
beers.
Seymour Pizza Palace or whatever,
Yeah.
right? So
Yep.
he's still there, and
Yep.
he's not brewing any beer, but they're still bringing in a lot of craft beer down there in Seymour. You know, he's not brewing the Twisted Crew. That was actually my first brewery I ever visited with you guys. We had a recent
The Nashville
anniversary on
was.
Facebook.
Yeah,
that was
we
our
got
first
Nashville,
trip.
Yeah, that's cool.
That was the first brewery I ever actually visited.
That's really good.
It's very good.
Yeah.
It's incredibly good, actually.
That's really
A lot of good flavor in there.
good. Yeah.
There's a lot of flavor
Oh,
in
that's
there,
clean.
and I'm picking up.
That
And
is a
it is
clean
definitely
oat
have a
stout.
nice, has a definitely a nice finish. It's not what I'm used to as far as oat stouts go because they usually cling to your
It's got
tongue
coffee
type
and
deal.
chocolate, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're
Well,
and
yeah.
you like it?
I don't
like it?
like I'm not opposed to it. Let's put it this way. I'm not opposed to it. It's like I would drink this. Like if you brought it over, it was like, hey, we're drinking this at my house type deal. It's like I wouldn't immediately put you out.
Oh, okay, I got you.
I think this is really nice.
That's a
I
really
like
good one. It's clean. It's
Yeah.
a clean oatmeal stout.
It. You get the chocolate.
I don't know
and the
what I would put.
bitterness.
You know what? I would put this with maybe if I was making a big stew.
Yes. Yeah.
A big stew at my house.
Yeah,
and
you need it. Yeah, it's a hearty stew. It's you go with a hearty stew on this.
I would definitely do it that way. Because just generally when I invite people over to my house, I'm making a lot of food.
Yeah. No, I can understand that.
I think this is fucking delicious.
Tilt that mic down a little bit, though. There you go. Now that you're relaxed. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Get your mouth on it.
Oh.
Why are you making it at me?
I don't know. He's doing all kinds of. What are you doing with everything?
Whiskey dick.
There we go. Oh, we whiskey pickled him already, or dickled him.
Yeah, I got dickled.
Did you get dickle pickled?
Yeah.
So I had. Oh, speaking of that, sorry, side thing here.
Like, I'm
so
all
I was doing.
relaxed and
I had my pool league on Wednesdays, right?
Yeah.
And these guys were doing frickin' Jameson and frickin' pickled chasers, and I'm like, what the frick is wrong with you guys? Number one, why are you drinking? Why are you bothering with Jameson shots? And they're like, these are awesome. I'm like, the fact that you have to drink a pickle shot afterwards, that's why Jameson is awful.
So how are
What?
you?
Okay, Jameson's
how
not
are you
awful.
doing with the pool league? Where's your? What's your handicap now?
Well, I'm a 1 and a 2.
That's awful.
Yeah, it is. I'm at the lowest I can go. I know that.
On purpose.
No, not on purpose. I suck. I'm not that good. I'm better. I'm getting better. But it takes a lot of time to get better.
Well,
and
yeah,
it's only I only did a half a session, and sessions are long, and I don't always get to play a game every time I'm there. I'll play like maybe a 9, but not both 9 and 8. You know, so I haven't played 8-ball in like 2 weeks, and I'm actually going to be gone next week, so I'll miss another opportunity to get more, skill in 8-ball. But I'm 6 so far this session though. I'm 4 for 6 in 9 and 3 for 4 in 8-ball. So I'm actually doing well this session, but my skill level hasn't gone up
so
yet.
you should be doing just fuck the pool. You should be doing pinball at Round Town.
Oh, that too. Yeah, we do got to talk about
And Black Circle.
Hold on, and we need to talk
Black
about.
Circle
Hold
got
on.
round?
Yeah,
Do they get pinball?
Yeah, they do. Not the tournament like Round Town though does. Did you see the post I did up? Round Town's doing Beer Olympics bid.
Yeah.
Or we got to get into Round Town. We got to call Round Town.
Are we doing that?
They're doing Beer Olympics.
When?
In a couple months. So we're gonna get scheduled for the Beer Olympics. Different
So
kind.
May or June?
It's not the same kind of Beer Olympics like we used to do.
Oh, with the Cheater Olympics?
No, it's not all the like running and stuff. It's gonna be standard like beer games. I think more beer fest type Beer Olympics.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or like
where you got to do a thing and drink the beer. And
quarters, maybe even more stuff like that. Yeah, but more bats. Spin the
how fast you can chug a beer.
yeah, things like
do
that.
this to be human trick
Yeah, so that'll be a good
instead
one.
of like athletic.
You good.
We're getting way off. We're getting way off topic. Sorry, we way went way.
We've had no topic
Yeah.
tonight whatsoever.
We haven't needed one.
And
though.
Brendan and I actually even tried yesterday. We're like, okay, what topics are we gonna do?
But this is more.
I thought
fun.
we were gonna talk about
it
like
was fun.
I thought we were gonna talk about pop culture stuff.
No.
No.
I do have
No.
I do have a topic I do want to hit at some point. I want to discuss the Sunday beer.
Oh, wait a minute.
Sunday
Time
sales.
out. We did hang out last night. Did you go and watch Black Panther like you say you was?
No, he didn't. It was snowing.
I saw it finally.
Yeah.
It's friggin' awesome.
You
I want to see. I'm gonna.
use a motherfucker.
See it.
I've not.
And
seen
you
it.
said you was gonna go see it. Fuck the
I
snow.
lied to you. I
Fuck
know
the
it.
snow.
wanted
You
to
said
see
you no. You said you was
Hey.
gonna
I
go
know,
see it.
Sam, I know. I know. I lied to you. I
I
didn't
saw
lie
it.
to you. I wanted to see it. I'm dying to see it.
It's
I
actually really good.
Dude, you can go fucking to the theater. Like,
I know. I'm not gonna go right now. I'm drinking beer.
Oh, it's only 10. They got 2 showings right now.
Yeah, but I'm drinking beer.
I'll go tomorrow.
He
They've
did the
got
same thing to me.
All right, time out.
Hey, they've got alcohol over there.
Time out. Yeah, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Are you okay?
It is good.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Let's go
There's
together.
always
Let's go together.
Tomorrow.
No, tomorrow he's got plans.
Oh, he's getting laid tomorrow.
I got breakfast and lunch.
He's got-
I'm doing a
He's
lot.
got breakfast, lunch, and sex.
All right.
Yes.
Do you deliver?
Oh,
I mean,
Only the
that was
sex.
beautiful. I want to drop it.
Chris.
which other 3 do you want me to deliver?
Yes.
Which one of the 3 do you want me to deliver?
Sam. Yes.
Okay.
But it's him.
If I'm just delivering sex, I'm just gonna show up like I'm clean.
right.
Let's get it done.
What the hell is going on with the dog? Why is the crazy dog out?
Because she had to piss.
Oh. Where's the kid?
God, don't you have to piss sometimes too?
Where'd the kid go?
The kid's upstairs. The other dog's locked in the pantry. It'll all get worked out here in a minute when they finish it up.
How the hell did the dog get out in the first place?
Charlie let her out.
Oh.
Now he's putting her back in his room, and then he'll get the other dog let out, and then he'll go to bed.
Oh, okay. Jesus Christ.
This is a standard night at the Jordan house.
Well, no, normally we're on the patio, and we don't have to deal with that.
True.
No, keep that dog out of here. That dog's freaking crazy.
Get that cat out of here.
I mean, the dog is aptly named Buka.
Yeah, she's
No, because
she's
Buka makes
batshit
us
fucking
awesome.
crazy.
No, Buka does not make us awesome.
Jordan.
It's
Buka
awesome
and
how
beer.
we. It's awesome how we
Jordan-
don't get like Me Too'd.
All right, quit with the dog barking.
So
It's-
yeah, Pat had a topic,
I did.
and we were talking about the Sunday laws, and that we can actually buy beer.
I did want to bring that up. So
Yes.
bring it all back
I think
down.
it's cool.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Except for the barking dog is going to kill me.
He'll be down in a second.
Okay. So I really did want to bring it back to something kind of,
right.
we had fun, but the new Sunday beer law. We can buy beer on Sundays now.
I've always been able to buy beer on Sunday.
No, stop calling the dog, please.
I've always been able to buy beer on Sunday.
Hold on. Okay.
Yeah, me too.
All right, so there we go.
Cinnamon.
Dogs finally got silenced. What were we talking about? What were we talking about?
Sunday alcohol
We're
sales.
recording.
Sunday alcohol sales
Yes, I did want to talk
that
about
apparently non-veterans had a problem getting.
that. We did. Well, it's Indiana, man. Indiana's had backwards liquor laws for a long time,
Yeah, well,
right? Prohibition,
Indiana's
leftovers. Prohibition,
maybe
leftovers.
you should have joined the military servicing. You would have never had to worry about Sunday alcohol sales.
Jordan couldn't get liquor at the town liquor store because they were closed.
I could have went on base and got
Yeah,
it.
he definitely.
Again, that only works on
Right.
base.
But yeah, so
It only works if you're retired or active duty.
Yeah,
That's
he's
fine.
got his retirement thing.
they tried the bars fought this for a long time.
Yeah.
because they thought it would be detrimental to their business.
Sure.
Oh, bullshit.
Which was bullshit, mainly bullshit because football, you could get it on Sunday at the stadium, blah, blah, blah.
To me, you're gonna do whatever you want to do on Sunday.
Yeah.
If you want to go to the bar, you're
You're going to go to the bar.
Yep.
That's not going to change anything.
If you want to be home, you're gonna be home. So
I grew up in Indiana, so if I knew I was going to party on Sunday, I just bought it on Saturday night.
Exactly.
It was never a big deal to
exactly,
me.
yeah.
well, yeah, but
or you drove
but
to
I
Ohio.
tried that many times, but usually I end up drinking it.
Yep.
Because I even tried to.
They didn't
hide-
have enough.
I even tried to hide it.
And you
But
still
like-
drank it from
yeah,
yourself?
Like made myself a map to where it was at because I was like, oh, I gotta hide this beer.
Because I'll drink it all Saturday
Yeah,
night.
because Saturday 3 in the morning. Fuck it.
I'm an alcoholic.
No, what you do
Yeah,
is
exactly.
you get tipsy and you go to like the Kroger or the open grocery store,
Yeah.
and you buy it at 2:30 because that's when they stop selling
Right,
it.
right.
And then you're too drunk to realize where your freaking alcohol is, and then you go to your car and it's like, oh, nice surprise! Hey, I got alcohol in my car.
But if you haven't lived in Indiana and you've been to other places, it's like it was very annoying. Like I remember a couple times, I think even for like a Memorial Day, I'm like, a couple times I'm like, hey, I'm at the gas station. You guys want me to stop and get some beer? And like, how you gonna do that? Because it's Sunday. I'm like, oh shit, you're right. Because I had come from somewhere else. I haven't lived in Indiana my whole life.
From
Yeah.
in Michigan, we used to bitch because you couldn't get beer till noon.
Yeah.
In Michigan, it's like now I'm like, oh,
I can't even get it on a whole day.
I'll never complain again in my
Yeah.
life. But so
Though Michigan, though, your guys' clubs close like fucking stupid early.
huh?
What time do your
That's
bars
Arizona.
The what?
No, they close like 1.
close? It's Arizona. That was Arizona. They close at like
Michigan
1 or
too.
2. Michigan doesn't close at 1. Does it?
Detroit, yeah, they close like 1.
Well,
2
that's
o'clock.
Detroit, dude.
That's Detroit. That's the curfew. That's martial law.
It's not like that. Come on now. Come on.
It's a
now.
war zone. It's like Mad Max in that place.
No, what the war zone is freaking Philadelphia after they freaking won the stupid Super Bowl.
Well,
That
yeah.
ain't no
So,
shit.
but going back to Sunday, the reason I wanted to bring it up though was mainly from a craft beer standpoint. Okay, and I do eventually want to get some of the brewers on, and as time goes on, or the craft brewers.
See what
Craft brewers have always said, well, craft brewer, you could already get alcohol. You go on
Yep.
Sunday as long as they were brewing on site. You like if
Right.
you went to like Taxman in Fortville, though, you couldn't get any beer
Right.
takeout from them because they don't brew actually on site. But I am interested to see if they think it's affected them at all. Has the new liquor sales to be able to buy alcohol at a liquor store on Sunday affected, craft brew sales? Because people were going, people were going to the brewery to get their craft beer.
That is an interesting question because, on the same hand, let's think about this. On the same hand, you couldn't buy beer or alcohol on Sundays from a store. But at the same time, it did force a lot of innovation for us, the craft brewers. And
or even the craft distillers,
and distillers here, and even the wineries. Yeah. It forced them to, it was like, all right, here's this loophole. Here's how we can do this. So we're going to do this. And then at the same time, we're not just going to put out a bad product or an inadequate product. We're going to try to put out the best there is. So I think for the length of time that we've had that, it'd be really quite interesting to find out, hey, did this hurt your sales or actually are you getting more? Because now you're able to push your stuff out to different
your stuff's getting sold. Also, someone can buy your stuff at the liquor store, not just at your brewery. Yeah. Or is it hurting them? Because now people can go to liquor store and buy. They have too many choices, whereas before they were literally going to their favorite brewery.
I don't think there's the Busch Light drinkers aren't going to the fucking craft brewery on Sunday to get beer.
No, they're not. And
they weren't going to do it. They either bought it on Saturday or they were fucked. So it opened up a whole new world for everybody to be able to get beer on Sunday. Yeah. So I don't think it hurts anybody because those guys they're not going. The craft breweries, they're not hurting. Yeah, it's gonna open. They don't give a shit. They can't say that. Oh, now these guys aren't gonna buy our beer. Yeah, they are. Because the people who like craft beer are going to craft beer.
Right, but now they can get their craft beer. They can get other craft beer selections.
The dipshits who like Busch Light now can buy their Busch Light on Sundays.
Well, yeah, but
who cares?
But what I'm saying is
that didn't hurt the craft brew business.
No. I want to know. It might hurt not a little bit. I'm thinking it might a little bit. It's just going to change the distribution of it, mainly because, like I said, so if I'm living in this area and I want to get some good beer, I'm going to go to my favorite brewery on Sunday if I need some beer.
Well, let's look at. Okay, go ahead.
But then, now that Sunday liquor sales are open, I could actually just go to the liquor store and peruse a selection of many different craft brews who are actually doing cans or bottles.
Not around here.
Well, no, not exactly around here, but there are some good places. Well, Crown Liquor has some good shit.
Not Mr. G's. You can go down there and you can peruse.
Mr.
Don't
G's.
Go to Town Liquor anymore. They used to be good. Now Town Liquor sucks ball sacks.
Yeah, but I've been pushing Crown Liquors for a while. Crown's got good choices.
Yeah,
yes. Crown 21st and
Crown's got better Crown's got better options than 21st.
Mr.
Right
G's,
and
then there's Mr. G's.
Mr. G's is
awesome.
Everybody loves Mr. G's
selection.
Awesome. Yeah, I don't think the law changes anything from people. You're gonna do what you usually do.
Okay.
Well, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
If I drink PBR, I drink Busch Light, I drink Budweiser, I'm still gonna buy it. Now I can buy it on Sunday. Awesome. Yeah. Craft beer lovers. It hasn't changed. They can still buy their craft beer on Sunday.
And I'm just curious about the numbers.
I don't think it's going to pull anything away from the craft breweries.
No.
It's not going to pull any because people like craft beer, going to go to craft beer on Sundays like they've been doing.
Okay.
It was so funny.
It opens up. What I like is it does open up for the people who like Budweiser and Busch Light and PBR.
People are going to have to
that they can now
like 40 minutes of
they can buy their beer on Sunday
to get to the smart portion of this conversation.
That's true.
He's right.
There's 40 minutes of dick and fart jokes to get to the intelligent conversation.
He's right.
But I totally agree with that.
I agree completely.
I'm sorry. I do.
No, he's right. I mean, I can't deny that logic.
He is right. That first 45 minutes was horrible.
No, it wasn't horrible. It was funny.
It's like no.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
There's a lot of dick and fart and sex jokes at the very beginning of this, but there is an intelligent conversation getting ready to be had.
Then we'll get back to the dick and fart.
Mark.
We're getting ready to have a jubilation soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually going to end up in hour 3, Jordan.
And back to the idiot button.
Jordan, we either need to do the jubilation now,
yes,
or we got to go to hour 3.
No, jubilation has to be in this hour. This hour can still air.
Because you can still cut a bunch of stuff.
No, Clark, behind you. Or I'm sorry, Griswold behind you.
Hey, Griswold,
What
can
the
you
fuck?
Can
Griswold,
you grab the jubilation?
Can you grab the Jew behind you?
So we all agree. I mean, I agree. Sunday sales they're good for everybody. I mean, it really is, and I don't think it hurt anybody.
It's not hurting.
Again,
anybody.
but I am curious about the numbers. I don't think it's going to hurt. I'm curious about the redistribution of the way the numbers worked. That's all. I don't think it's going to hurt anybody.
It doesn't hurt anybody. Yeah. The people who like crab beer are going to drink the crab beer.
Yeah.
The people who like PBR and Budweiser are going to drink the PBR and Budweiser.
Yeah.
And they're going to be able to buy it on Sunday now.
Yep. But now, the only thing I was saying,
anybody.
The only thing I was saying
it's
is
not going to hurt the bars. Like, oh, we don't want people to fucking have to fucking buy their beer on Sunday. No, you know what? People who go to the bar are still going to go to the bar on Sunday.
Yeah, that part I didn't
mean,
believe
there
at
were
all.
several bars that were doing
ridiculous.
carryouts on Sundays.
But
there were several bars
that
that
part
were
I
doing
was
carryouts.
never worried about. Yeah, that part I was never worried about. Was
on
the bar.
Sunday
because the bar people were worried about.
And they're so
people
stupid
like,
about that.
They're going to go to the fucking.
What I was
we
actually,
want them to come to the bar. Well, they're going to go to the bar if they want to go
I
to the bar.
can name a couple of bars that I was actually able to go to get like carry out, and it wasn't like local brews. It was an actual.
They weren't allowed to do.
It was
Hold
like,
on.
hey, I can go to this bar and get carry out, and it's like Miller Lite.
What I
or
was actually saying though, more
Budweiser.
with this new law though, is the craft brewers who have invested in canning and bottling and getting their stuff in at the liquor stores. I think they're going to get a little bit more of an advantage out of Sunday sales now because again,
exactly.
I can go to the liquor store and I've got all these choices now, whereas before I was just going to go over to my local craft brewer and get a growler for the day. Right. Now I've got other choices because these guys are canning and bottling.
It's accessibility.
Yeah, accessibility.
Accessibility
changes.
change.
So the craft brewers who were doing bottles and cans and getting into liquor
Clap your
stores,
hands.
I think are going to get a little more advantage out of the Sunday liquor.
Yeah,
sales.
no, and that's it's like it's all about evolving and everything
Jordan,
else.
hurry up.
But accessibility, the more accessible your product is to the public, the more you're going to be able to make those sales. That's just the way it is. Well, and it's like I said, without the Sunday sales law, I don't think Indiana would have had a big of a boom as it did as far as the craft brewery and distilleries and wineries.
Actually, I think the restriction on Sunday sales actually helped the craft brewery.
Yeah,
industry because it made it taboo. Not taboo. It gave them the in.
Taboo is the correct term because you know what?
Is taboo the right term?
No, taboo is the right term because I can get this beer on a Sunday.
Yeah.
And that is,
and you Budweiser can't.
Right.
Unless you go to a bar and drink
unless
at
you go
the
to
bar.
a bar.
And I'm sorry, there's a lot of people who don't understand that you can't go to a craft brewery on Sunday to get beer.
Unless
they have no idea. They have no idea.
Yeah.
They still didn't know before that you couldn't go to a craft brewery. So it doesn't change anything.
Yeah.
Craft breweries aren't hurting.
I didn't say they weren't hurting. I didn't say it would hurt them.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm saying the Sunday bullshit laws being done are going to help everybody.
Yeah. And the next law is the stupid, retarded warm beer at the gas station versus cold beer at the gas station.
You know what? Let's just let that one go.
No, we're not going to that tonight.
No. I honestly feel they should just let that one go. Just like liquor stores are open on Sunday, let them have the cold.
That's
drinks.
fine. Yeah, I don't want to fight that war right now. It's retarded, but
I mean,
they're dumb.
I mean, yeah, it's dumb. I get it, but whatever. Let's let them have that one, and then let's go about.
Yeah.
Because if you actually want good stuff, you go to the liquor store than the big market stores or the gas station.
All right, so we're probably going long on this. There might be some editing going on for Jordan later.
Hold on. Give me the bottle.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to have a jubilation.
We got to read the bottle.
The bottle's right there.
I have little arms and a big head, and I'm not quite sure how this. All right, Schmaltz Brewing Company, Jubilation 20, the 20th anniversary ale, 10 malts, 10 hops, 16.8.
What?
What?
Is this a 16.8 ABV? Yes. Oh, this is going to be awful. I haven't even smelled it yet.
It's
Hold on.
awful. It's like they're just. It's
Jordan,
like
turn the music down. Hold on, Jordan. Turn the music down. I don't think they heard it anyways, but
Okay, so
So this is
I
from
can
our
add into
friends
the
at
show.
this is our from our friends at Hebrew, right?
Yes,
This is
Hebrew.
the Jubilee. We did this at our. We did another Hebrew at our.
Schmaltz
Well, that
Brewery?
sounds horrible.
No, this is
There's no
Schmaltz.
way. There's no way to do the there's no way to do this right, Sam. Hang on, or Trey, hang on. So we reviewed a Hebrew beer at our last backyard shenanigans, and it was bad. Yes. Already, and this one is a 16.8 ABV.
16.8 ABV.
Dogfish Head barely does that high of a ABV, right?
Here, Sam.
Wow.
Schmaltz Brewing.
This is from my people, the people with the large noses. We are one.
It's horrible.
It's bad.
It's fucking strong.
This is delicious.
Holy shit!
Really?
What?
I would drink this all day.
No, you wouldn't.
No, you wouldn't. No, you would not.
You would pass the fuck
get
out.
one.
Be very short.
You would drink it for an hour.
That is. Wow, that is a lot.
Oh my God.
That is a high ABV.
This is
That
delicious.
is
So
strong
much
as
going on
hell.
in there. I don't even know what to say.
I don't even. It's like syrup and alcohol and.
Now,
what
I get the syrupy taste on this
frick?
one.
But yeah, you should because it's 16.8.
God.
Oh my gosh.
damn.
This is delicious.
This is what we call chewy. This
Yes.
is what we call chewy,
This punches you right in the fucking face. I mean, like,
Oh, that's,
and not in a good way.
no, this
No.
punched me in the dick. and not like a soft love tap,
Straight up ball back.
but like
Swing.
like
this right here.
like fuck you. I hate
This
your
right
dick.
here.
This is a
This right here.
this GD punch.
Oh my gosh. This right here gets you tore up.
Sam is happy about this.
Oh my gosh. I love
Sam,
this.
why are you
I'm
happy?
He
awake.
ain't getting none.
I love this.
Are you kidding me?
you'll be
I am
awake for a
awake.
minute and then you'll pass the fuck out.
You were worried about whiskey dick before.
Now you're gonna have beer dick.
Beer
Not
dick.
right now. Not right now.
Oh,
Thank
this-
you, sir.
Oh.
May I have another?
Holy Jesus!
Oh my god.
Wow.
It's like this
Yeah,
is
I'm
like
so-
Sam's 40.
This is
Espresso?
This is the jubilation.
This is X Mariah Sex is what it is.
No. She gonna get it.
I don't think so.
She gonna get it.
Nope.
Not if you drink the rest of that bottle, son.
I will send you the pictures.
Ooh, this will circumcise you. This
You're
making me
matter of
cough
fact,
trying to drink
I
it.
will have a 360 view
this will.
of what's
This,
about to go down.
if you are not already circumcised, this beer will do it for you.
oh my
Damn.
gosh.
God, this is from my
Damn.
people and this hurts.
This hurts. It's 16.8.
I don't know if it's awful, B. It's just I can't. It's so
It's
fucking
just-
harsh. I can't like
Yeah.
taste any
Oh my
flavors.
gosh, this tastes so good. I love it.
What do you taste?
Yeah, really. What do you
Yeah,
taste?
No.
I mean, I
Um,
there's some fruity. There's some like
There's-
fig. There's a lot of like fig or something.
Hold on,
in
no.
there.
Stop saying things because I'm gonna have the Mandela effect. Go on.
Let the guy
Nelson
who likes
Mandela.
Us,
what?
let the guy who likes us describe
Yeah,
what he
please
likes
do.
about
Why are you mind
So there's like a malt type deal.
Well, yeah.
this. Oh, it's malty.
No, I mean, like no,
like malt liquor, like malty.
no, not like malt liquor type
Oh
malty.
no, it
like
is.
no, like a malted milkshake. You got
No.
that malt. No.
Yeah, no, there is.
If
It's there, I
if
get
you
ya.
take pure malt and taste it, so you got it kind of got
I
that.
gotcha, yeah.
There is a little bit of hoppiness to it as far as the bitter taste to it, but not a lot. The finish is I don't know. It's kind of
Plum or
creamy.
fig, Jordan, or
It's
poop?
kind of
poop.
It's creamy.
Maybe poop.
It's kind of creamy.
Prune. There we go. I said plum.
It's kind of creamy
I said plum.
type of deal. It's kind of
It tastes like alcoholic prune juice to me.
Yes!
That's what it tastes like.
Yes. What?
Nope. Nope.
We
Not
can't hear you.
if you
alcoholic
take
Dr.
the
Pepper.
if you take the
It's-
sugar out of Dr Pepper, yes.
it tastes like alcoholic prune juice.
If you take the carbonation out of Dr. Pepper, it is carbonated.
No, I have had flat Dr Pepper. No, you have to take the sugar out. But yes.
Oh, Jordan.
It's
Jesus,
like-
why did you?
It's like
wow.
it's like Tad.
Oh my gosh, this
love
is so
Tab.
good.
Fuck
This is
you.
good. This is good.
That is
This is
awful.
so good. I
How is
love
it-
this.
All right, this
I
is
love
this.
this.
Here's the funny part. This is like a complete 180 on the jalapeno beer, where 5 of you liked it and I hated it. Now one guy likes this and
Boobies.
Boobies likes it. So
The
why
Deuce
does
family.
Boobies likes it? The Deuce family likes it, and then the
Yep.
rest of us who are, it's awful.
It's
Wow.
no.
So this is how I felt when the jalapeno beer came out.
Yeah, the Bears hate it.
God, that's. I feel like
It hurts.
I feel like I went
How
to
does it hurt?
I feel like I went to a nursing home
Oh.
and ate an old woman's pussy because it tastes so much like fucking
What
prunes.
What age?
Like
Are we talking about
92.
92? I haven't had 92.
fuck are we
But
going
this
into?
is this is not like an
We got some
80-year-old
editing
vagina.
to do on this one.
This does not taste like an.
No, 92 was a good year.
I mean,
Don't-
Betty White's
no.
what, 95? I mean,
Don't
Betty White's
laugh.
still hot.
92 is a good
look
year.
at, yeah, Betty.
No,
White.
The
yours-
oldest vagina that I tasted has been 80, and no, this does not taste like 80.
Wait, who at the table would still do Betty White?
Me.
Oh, yeah. See, everybody but Brendan. We're good.
That's disgusting.
Why is it disgusting?
Oh, it has nothing to do with it.
Because
Has
she says funny things. She's
No,
It's not that.
she's
No,
gross.
she's actually actually kind of
horrible.
attractive
no,
for
she's
her age.
not. No, she's not.
Hey, hold on. That's
No,
that's
she can
hour.
get it.
Whoa. That's
She can
hour
get-
3.
Look, you done bled over to hour 3. Hour 3
Hold
is
on.
happening.
No. We actually have to. We have to
Put
bring
the
this
button
back
in. Put
and
the button
close
in.
I would
down.
Put
fist
the
her.
button in now.
Stop.
Put the button in.
Stop.
All right.
We have to close.
We have
do
to
need
close
to
out
close
hour
down hour
2.
2 with this freaking horrible jubilation.
And then I'll have to edit out some of the Betty White stuff.
You
but that's
can't.
okay.
You can't say horrible on this one.
This was a horrible jubilation.
You look. You know what? I'm gonna say tits and ass.
Oh, my God. Yamaka, Have
I
Mania.
feel a hate crime.
Buna
coming on.
hamu mambudu jamba 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 jamba. In the words of my people. No. I have the nose, but I couldn't take the taste.
I'd fist her.
And
I feel
cheers.
I feel a hate crime coming on.
Button it.